Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 17 of my Stoneblock 4 playthrough. Oops. So, in the last episode, part of what I was doing was I was working on the cows. I have now basically completed the cows. Another thing that we did was we finished off this questline. I think that was last episode, where we made the tier 8 energy core from the quest and started looking into this. Now, the reason I was looking into that so much was because I wanted to make the chaos chicken, which is made using the fusion crafting with 4 of these large ones. The rest is easy. Problem is, it requires chaotic tier fusion. Not that one. If we go with chaotic, this requires the void container and apparently a dark matter block. I have all of this. I didn't remember that it needed this, so I made the 4 dragon hearts. I made the no, I made the 12 enough to make the 12 dragon hearts. In fact, I could probably request those now. Let's just get that started. Oh yeah, I figured out why this wasn't working. You remember when I was trying to set something up in the auto crafting at the world engine, and it wouldn't pull it out. So I manually pulled it out. Yeah, that kept the craft up here. So the entire time that I was trying to get it to work, it already had a craft going. So that was why I couldn't finish it, was because I needed to cancel that, and then it all freed up. But while we're over here, you may notice, don't have my reactor here anymore, because I actually moved it down here so I could automate it. So we're pulling a channel out of this quantum ring. First up, I automated the energizing orb. Just got a pattern provider of all of the what's it called? All of the things you can make with the energizing orb, including charge Certus. If we look in here in the energy orb, it's just a Certus block with 4,000 to get 4 straight. Really easy. This energite ingot. And this nickel and fluxite. I could have done energite blocks in this, but then I would have had to have made a pattern for blocks of fluxite and all of that, and yeah, I couldn't be bothered, so I just make that one. But yeah, got the niotic, got the energized steel, got the spirited, got the nitro, got the blazing, and then I've just got an import bus to actually pull it out and finish the craft. And then over here, I've got a storage bus hooked up to this drawer with the what's it called, uraninite in it, and it's got an export bus of uraninite, redstone, and coal. So it'll export these into here, keep it completely full. This is getting full from this still. That rarely ever actually needs to pump. So all I have to do is, why is that stopped? Ah. Why have you stopped? What do you need? Ah, Fortron. hit again. Cancel that. Give me my life stones. Because I don't actually have the Fortron in the craft, it's just the physical components. They don't actually they try to run even if they don't have everything. Put any of you on. It's weird that you're even able to put things into the export slot. But yeah, so all I have to do is Uranite here. Go. Let's just go 100. Buys 100 blocks of uranium. So it's automatically going, getting pulled out. All gets put back into here, so this gets topped up. What I should really do is, I knew this block existed in refined storage. I didn't know there was an AE counterpart of a requester. Where this, what do I have? The co-processors, so crafting units. Okay, that's easy. Oh, hey, cool, the auto-crafting of the uranite's done. Make that. This basically, what it does is, you can set a request of keeping the system stocked with a certain amount of an item. So I could say, hey, I want the system to always have a stack of uranite blocks. And it would automatically run this pattern every time this drawer dipped below 64 blocks, just to keep it permanently stocked up. And it would just fully automate this reactor. The reactor currently has 100 billion in it, but that can be used very quickly with everything we've got set up. So yeah, let's go home and let's actually make this. So let's go with this. What do I want? This. Give me that. Chuck that into here. I really do need to set up a pattern one, but then I need to make the the circuit slicer, which is its own thing because we need the extended machine frame and the concurrent press, which we don't have. But yeah, it was 3 engineering that we needed, and that was it. Yeah. Oh, we also needed 2 of these, which are 2 calculation. So give me diamonds. Give me Certus. Also, I may have found out a way to do what I was wanting with these chickens, to have them with a void upgrade and not run out of seeds. Because even with the extra row I added, I don't remember if I showed that, but if we come up here, this now has a 9x9 ring as well. That's a 7x7, never mind. But yeah, and this still was not enough to keep up with all of the seeds being pumped out and that. So I may have found a way to fix it, and if I remember in this episode, I'm gonna look into it. But so that's a what, crafting unit? I need 2 of those. How many ticks does it say? 100. That's fine. Cool. And then we requester. 2 of those. Why did that not? Okay, that was weird. And apparently I can terminalize this. But if we just go... guess we'll go with that. If I go... why do I keep doing that? You ran in night. It's an I. If I just drag this over here... okay, keep 64. You know what? Keep... you know what? Keep 200. You notice, this is just going up. And we'll stop when it gets to 200. That's just a way to completely automate the reactor. Now, particle accelerator. Said I was going to set this up today. I have... what is it? I left it over here while I was doing all the cow stuff. I have 2 copies of each cow. One in its full grown form, in just an actual cow. And a baby form that's in a mob imprisonment tool. All we need left is the uranium. Not uranium, the antimatter, that's it. Which is gonna be this guy. But, yeah, so let's go with, we need 12 of these. At least based off of the image that I saw online. So we're just going to keep it that way. And that gets turned into that. Now, these actually place really weirdly. That doesn't seem to be the way I wanted it. I think I want... it was that way, it was that way, that way. You there at least. Good, I'm just going to bring up the diagram again. Go with Orotech, particle accelerator. When it loads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stuff up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong way. That would be how I stuffed up. goes like that. That we have like that, and that in the middle there. So, now let's test if this works. It should. I don't know how to link it. Don't have the Eurotech thingo in there. Looks just like a little wrench. There. The pipe wrench. I don't think that's going to work. And yet. Why are you the way you are? That doesn't make sense with that one though. So I had them backwards. So that goes like that. And like that. Yeah, you'd be backwards. That. That. You'd be backwards. Doesn't have the does the cable only also you just right click, you don't need the okay. So that is set up according to the diagram. We go with particle accelerator. Let's just go with what do we want to make? Well, let's just go for what we're using this for. Give me uranium. I actually think we need 9 of those. What is it? Is it polonium? No. Uranium. Uranium dust. Go in that. Go to plutonium. Plutonium. So we only technically need 6. Okay. Assuming we go with the this one, the duratium and the plastic. So, how does this work? It's you and fluxite. Okay, that's what is needed, power. Got it. I knew something here would. I just didn't know what. Give me that. Give me energy. Conduit. Apparently I'm missing steel. Did all that just get voided? Yep. I tried still. 5 empty ones. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Fine. Give me this. Steel's over in this corner. Wait. Yeah. Have to use a double stack bucket so that I don't accidentally set it on fire for some reason. You in there. I don't like the way that these fluid conduits lock on fluid types. See how it's locked on fluid? There's no way to just have it openly flow. I want you to go extract now. Get rid of that. So it's easier to just go into the nuggets than to try and get it to work the other way. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, at least 8 things of power. No, I was saying 8. You know, it was what I was thinking. There's 2, 3, and then another 3 to link it. But that's not really needed because these 2 would be connected through there and these. Okay. Ah, that's not gonna work. Let's go with the energy conduit again. What was? And I have blocks of steel. Check those back in there. Look you onto that. Yep. Because I have 8 of the large shards. It's almost enough to get the chaos shard, which needs 9 of them. Anyway, set this over to draconic power. Ow. Huh. Right, yo, I should have expected that. Honestly, what do you expect? So, mean collision energy, 250, 3,500 joules. How do I know when that is? I just put that in and it automatically... Do I... What did it say that the sensor does again? Um... I didn't think that was gonna work. The problem is there's no, like... Here's how to insert it. Um... I hope to be able to do this. But it's not saying anything about... Yeah, I really don't know. It's also saying that it needs 2,500 joules, which means because the joules, the collision joules is additive, meaning if this one travels at 500 meters a second, this one travels 500 meters a second, and they collide, that's 1,000 joules. So what we need is one going at really 2,499 meters a second, and one just immediately put in. But this only goes up to 100 and... I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I also don't know why I keep shooting it out. There was nothing about it being shot out in... Let's restart it. I really don't know what's happening with my ME system. Like why it keeps deleting some of my items. '21, '26. That was already in there though, so check the uranium dust. Okay, that went in. I don't understand this thing. So we only need one more of the medium to be able to get the 9 that we need for the actual full shard, and then that can be turned back into thingos. See, this one only needs a small 15,000 joules. The problem is, we need to get the plutonium to actually be able to do this quest line. So I really don't know what I'm meant to do. It's quite a bit bigger than the one I have. Okay. So I can put guide rings along this to then send it into another thing and have it do even more. And that's how you get the collision, is you have them sent in from, so we've got this one, and then we've got one over here that's going the opposite way, and then yeah, I'm still going to need to look into that more. I really thought that, oh, I'll just build the one that's on the site that tells me all about it, and that'll be what is needed. Okay, what we're gonna do then, I guess we'll showcase the thing I was gonna do with the chickens. Let's say, what is it? Give me a block of diamond, which apparently I have in my thing for some reason. Let's go back to the world engine. Up and over this side. this. Because I want to turn this into Celestigem. The reason I want to turn this into Celestigem is because I want to turn it into a Celestigem hoe. Also, I did have to reset up this wither. It means I had to remake a whole nother thing of this. And I bought all the upgrades again, that's why I'm so low on money. But anyway, it's still going. It gave me 3, that's all I need. Let's go with Celestigem. Give me the Celestigem hoe. Where is that one? Not getting charged for some reason. Where's my... It's over here. So, the reason I want this is because I can use this and dirt to make void shimmer soil. And let's go home again. Go up here. Can't go up that way anymore. Keep forgetting that. So, this farmland, you see, the seeds, it just stays grown like this when it's fully grown. Until this thing does its job. Turn that off. Ew. You off, give me... That can go there. Take that. Give me... void. Oh, no, because I'd have to reapply all of the void upgrades before I'm ready. You know what, that's fine, let's just do that. There's a shit ton, so we really don't need to worry about it. They should all be voiding now. Just trying to see the little picture on all of them. Yeah. So, there we go. I didn't realize this thing was full. Now for this, I am going to want to turn you off, you off, turn you off, turn you off. So, it's going to tilt my torches, but we go with void, shimmer, yeah, go like that. Break this. Go like that. Boom. It's now a piece of farmland. Give me that. When this grows up to full, it automatically harvests. But look what happens when I turn this on. Yeah. So pretty sure that solved my whole I'm going to run out of seeds if I have those running eternally. Really, I only need one piece of this with a single chest underneath. None of these, which means that was a resource sink that I didn't need to do. All of these energy cables I can take back. I don't need the plant sow, I don't need the harvester. All I need is 1 to 2 of these, maybe. And a way to void when this thing gets full. Because at sophisticated void. Make that. That goes there. That goes there. Don't think I need the But you notice how much it's already taken away on its own, just by having all of the things run. So I should be able to just go like that. Oh, right, that's backpack 1, not a... I already had one of those. Why did I already have one of those? I just want, I turn that on. Turn that on for a little. I think that may be outside of its range. Nope. I really want to test the limits of this. fine, I'll just manually take one. Alright, I have the plant seed thing. I don't want this. It does get a little annoying with the sound. Yeah, that's definitely filling up faster than the things can take. I just want to see if when it gets full, is that when this starts voiding, or do I just have an overflow of entities then? Because if this can be self-sufficient, then I can keep those all on voiding, meaning that clears up my system a little. I mean, technically it's already been cleared up purely by putting the voids back in. This is going a little bit slower than I thought it would. I'll be honest. Probably possibly because I put them on the out of range. There's no way that would have been affecting. Is there a sophisticated range? Yeah, the magnet range. Yeah. Problem is, I've got to get it in there and turn that off as well. What is this thing doing? Yeah, I really do think it's because I put it over there that it's taking so. I would have thought this be quick. I think this one has the shovel in it, doesn't it? I think, where did they go? You get voided. I shouldn't have. Ah well. Let's make some more. were to say... Yeah, let's just do that one. Thing. Oh, right, I have that one turned off. How did that happen? That's what corner it was. This one. It's gotta replenish all its stock. I might have lost it because I used the wrong tool. Does sound like two of them are going now. I think that's running at about the same. Where's the entities? You can see E in the top corner. If that starts going wild, I know this hasn't worked. Missing there. They've gone down. You know what, I'll just leave that as it is. See if it works. Why? Why you do this? I seem to be able to keep up with the voiding at least. So we managed to get that done. Can't do this. Should we just do some random quests for the 2 hours? So, one thing I want to do, my another mob imprisonment tool because I used them all. That. Down in the pit you go. Down in the pit you go. Give me my wheat. Baby. So this one has I made that. This one has the thing where if you put a cow over a jar, you drop an anvil on its head. It may have to specifically be a fluid cow. You are not needed then. What one do I want the most? Go with steel. Work. That. He's too high. There we go. Now we're getting molten steel. The problem is, in this mod pack, there's no way to actually just, like, we've got the slow melter over here, or whatever it's called. Apparently I don't have it over here. And there's also the slow cooler. Got the slow melter, which melts things down. And then we had the cooler, the super cooler, but that can only use fluid block combinations. So this Magmalith, instead of doing it in this, we can do it in this, and it's apparently quicker because it uses power. And you can do this with all of the like generators and the Tesseract. But there's no way to actually cast out a block through one of these. I think you might be able to go like this though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this may have been a thing. I feel like that. Give me fluid. Turn you to insert. Put you on top. On extract. Yeah, that does work. So you can do it like that, I guess. Do we have 9 yet? Boom. We now have another main quest done. Okay, it was $1.99, I think it was. Yeah. The neutronium chicken. How do we get that? Right, we need the neutronium blocks. Can't get that till we get the neutron collector, which requires the small plutonium pellets. Okay. Can't get that till we've gone through the whole antimatter thing. Can't get that until we... So we can't get any of the last 3 chickens we need. What am I getting gearing up? Oh yeah, Celestium. The fuck? Okay. Weird. Why do I not have redstone blocks? Still got some of them, but... Alright, 2 of those. For those. I want my carbon fiber rods. So nickel and a steel. Where's my nickel? You nickel? No, you're zinc. There's nickel. That. That can go down in here. There, so let's go. I need a chest. Get rid of this melon thing. Oh, it's an axe. That makes sense. Core. Hey, I was right. It does connect like that. Where do you take power? What are the augments? Um, huh. Neat. Grants night vision. Uses equipped to energy items. Grants full damage. Steel, plastic, those. When I clicked on. Okay, so I did need the carbon fiber strand. That. Two of the Derek. What was it called? Adamant. Ah, this is not what I was thinking it was. Hey, that would have really helped in the fight against the Thingo. Iron Steel, Biosteel, and I'm switching like that. Biosteel. What was this? It was I guess Biofuel and Iron. A smeltery. So it's a centrifuge with water. Water eggs are one of the things that aren't there now. No, it's more than I thought it would. This is 1 to 1. How many did we need? 32. Okay. Could have done that. Xenometallurgic infuser. 10 and 1. Right, and is it 10 from 1? 5 from 1. We needed what, 38, was it? 32. Almost made it. Do 9 more. It's 20. So we need 12. Out of the sea. Get that? How did we get that? Because we've used one of those before. Alright, the Corellis thing. Let's just buy one. 15 from the enchanter. Buy that back home. We need to smelt this up. Stack of motors. There we go. Damn. That actually doesn't look that much when I do that, but all this water breathing module. I didn't even have to actually spend for attack, movement, provides plus for armor. Rightio. That's interesting. So once a full exosuit, okay. How many of that carbon? So we got 3. 7, 14. We need 14. That's 2 crafts. Me, what was it? 2 of those and plastic, was it? which just makes something completely different. The only nickel. Steel was it? It's a magnetic coil. Why did I think there was a carbon rod in it? Oh, you don't need a... Why do you need that? Okay. Um... Anything I actually want to do? It's done again. Um... Yeah, I'm really not feeling it today. I may call this episode early. Surprised the requester wasn't a, quest. Oh yeah, that's just a check mark. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one early. I just don't really feel like doing any of these side quests at the moment. I know I could be going and setting up the full thing needed to make this, because this requires a chemical crystallizer, the antimatter, requires the supercritical phase shifter, which needed the polonium, which came from the neutron activator, but it also needs nuclear waste, which came from the fission reactor. We need fissile fuel, which came from either the isotopic centrifuge, which was uranium hexafluoride, or... yeah. We do actually need that for a quest, which is a plutonium pellet with salt. Hydrogen, I guess. Plutonium is a PRC with plutonium and water and fluoride dust. Plutonium comes from... okay, that doesn't really help me. So I need to go this way first with the uranium hexafluoride, which is the chemical infusion of uranium oxide and hexafluoric acid, which is sulfuric acid with fluoride, and that is just turning sulfur into sulfuric acid, I guess. Then the uranium oxide, which was just yellow cake, which is smelting uranium, well, enriching uranium. Like, I could be setting all of that up, just don't feel like it. What's this? Okay, cool. It's got a thing, a guide. That's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out why this is all not working. And I'm gonna need to figure out what I need to actually do with this. Because I feel like this is going to be a much bigger undertaking than I thought. Which is annoying. But that's what happens when you get to the end game of these packs. They don't hold your hand anymore, they're just like, figure it out. Because there really is nothing. Go to the Particle Accelerator quest. There's nothing in the Particle Accelerator quest. It does say you'll need 2 separate controllers. Yeah, anyway, gonna end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.